Gonna jump right in. Empaths, let's just jump right in. I wasn't gonna do this video because um I just wasn't in the video mood, to be honest with you. Um but I've monitoring, as well as I'm always telling you guys that I've been monitoring narcissists, okay? I'm always monitoring it and keeping tabs on them. I'm also monitoring and keeping tabs on myself, ladies and gentlemen. And I found myself just a few seconds ago walking through my apartment, ruminating, going back in my mind on things that the narc parents did. Now, mind you, let me tell y'all something. It also be sometimes I'll reflect back on things that narcissists have done in my past. But I think I wasn't really, maybe I was consciously aware. I didn't really care that I was doing this. But now I'm consciously aware that, hold up, this ain't just me. There's a lot of other people that's doing the same thing. Because, ladies and gentlemen, it seems like no matter what you do, even when you go, now some of you guys have it worse than others, but as much as you're just going on with your life and just, life goes on, every day is a different day, you can't help but keep thinking of what the narcissist did to you, and it plays over and over and over and over and over in your mind over and over and over again. And it makes you, and you guys got to understand, when these events are playing over in your head, and it don't have to be like constantly, but it'll be one day it comes back, then the next day something new comes back, and then the next day after that, and then the next two following days this comes back, and it's just different painful memories of things that narcissists have done to you, ladies and gentlemen. See, I'm here to confirm it. Y'all ain't the only one. I be thinking it too. I thought to myself, I said, if there was someone that didn't know me at all, they just got on the internet and they stumbled upon my channel or my social media platforms or whatever the case, it's two things that they will know about me. They'll know that I don't tolerate fucking narcissists, that I don't like them. They probably won't even know what a narcissist is, but they'll know whatever a narcissist is, avians don't like. And they'll also know that, of course, I do music. Ladies and gentlemen, when these thoughts hit you, it's not just that these thoughts hit you, but also it was something else. It was something else. Sometimes you look back in your childhood and you think about things that you did that were just so bizarre. That was like, why did you do that? And sometimes the memories of these things aren't always pleasant. And you're like, I just wish I never would have done that. But ladies and gentlemen, I'm here to tell you, don't fault yourselves. First off, ask God for forgiveness. Forgive yourself. And continue to press and move on. And I'm going to tell you why I say that, ladies and gentlemen. Because if you were brought up in the best childhood ever, I ain't got to be the best, but if you were brought up in a childhood where everything that was mandatory, that was supposed to take place, took place, then a lot of that bullshit that happened in your past that you did when you were a child, 9 times out of 10, ladies and gentlemen, you wouldn't have done them. And you find yourself being upset because, see, these still come to it. It brings in, it evokes feelings in you. It's feelings. You notice everything dealing with the narcissist is always feelings. They're emotional vampires. And it's feelings that come up when you think about things that the narcissists have done in the past, and it pisses you off. It makes you upset. And those things are not even going on right now. But you think about it, and you get upset just for a brief second or a few. And sometimes you think about certain things that the narcissist did and it make you sad. Let me tell y'all something. There's a horror movie out that came out. I think it was last year or the year before. I don't know. It's called Malignant. It's a lady that wasn't even in the vicinity of where this serial killer was killing people, but she could see it in her head. It's like she was living it in her apartment or house or whatever. And every time he would be killing a victim, she would just, it was as if her apartment would shift and turn into the setting of where he was doing it at. And she thought she was going crazy, but really I think that's what it was going on. Because for some reason I can never really get deep into that movie because I fall asleep. I know it's terrifying, but I can never really get deep into it. For those of you, I recommend you guys to watch Malignant and you'll get what I'm talking about. But it ain't no different from the situations that you go through. Let me tell y'all something, ladies and gentlemen. What we have to do is we have to learn and press hard, okay? It's not going to happen right off the bat and be perfect, but we have to press forward. Because see, once we've asked God for forgiveness and we've forgiven ourselves, the hell with the rest. Keep it moving. Just keep it moving. Yes, life just keeps going. It's like one of those treadmills, like conveyor belt. It just keeps spinning and spinning and keeps moving and everything keeps rotating. And that's what life is. It doesn't stop, ladies and gentlemen, okay? There's no emergency stop button that you could just fix everything and get everything. So you just have to keep going. Don't waste your whole entire life having memories and I hate when I have a loss for words. One of my subscribers, Kanita J, usually helps me out. Kanita, I'm lost in this one, baby. If you're watching, shout out to you too, mama. I meant to go to your channel the other day to check you out to see what's going on. I gotta go to it. But let me tell y'all something. Do not get lost in past memories and thoughts and past experiences, just things of what the narcissist did to you. Do your best to push. It's not going to happen right off the bat. Because see, a lot of times that's what brings anxiety. We be wanting to forget. We want to forget so bad, but we don't forget. And then we start to panic over not forgetting. And it becomes a cycle and that creates anxiety. A lot of times you just got to let stuff just go in and go out. That's exactly what this lady told me when I told her I was dealing with anxiety last week. She said, a lot of times you just tell anxiety, calm the hell on. Whatever's going to happen is going to happen. And when you face it for what it is and just let it be what it's going to be, it goes away. Because, I mean, it's like that's the anxiety, is the thought of having anxiety. And it's the thought of having why can't I stop thinking of? You can just let those thoughts roll right through your mind and keep going, ladies and gentlemen. But it's so sad of things, and I'm not going to say damage. It's because, see, it's not permanent, okay? But it's just so sad of the way these people would do certain things in their kids' life that will stick with them forever. That's how you know how they're an evil person. Because you know that if you were to have kids, like I be thinking to myself, I said, if I was to have kids, I would want my kid to have the best childhood ever. And you know what? One thing I can say is I felt like when it came down to my little niece and my little sister, I feel like I was making their childhood the best I could. You know, because I love them so much, and I just never, I would take my little sister, I'd walk her to the bus stop, I would take her to Universal when I could, I would take her everywhere. I'd take my niece to do the same with my niece. And it's like, you know, I just felt like I was making a change, you know, and it wasn't even for, the narcissism, because I didn't even know that's what was going on. Hell, I was in a narc parent's house. Thank God I'm out. But it's just the fact that morally I'm a good person, ladies and gentlemen. And my thing about it is, you know what else? I'm going to tell you something else. It's like, think about how you're free at last. You are no longer in the narc parent's house for those of you that have your own places. Yeah, we might walk around our apartments and houses, you know, having these past thoughts of and memories of painful memories of what the narc did. But at the end of the day, who the hell we got to answer to? Y'all ever had one of them dreams? Probably even dream that you're back at home in the house and you wake up, you're like, I'm at home. Oh, this is me. I'm at home. I don't have to worry about your toxic ass trying to intercept shit. Hateful, jealous ass parents, ladies and gentlemen. Jealous ass parents. Like, and then to sit up there and go back and try to make it seem like you're the bad guy when you get older and you're not fucking with them because of who they are. Try to make it seem like, oh, and they're so disrespectful. I can't stand a fucking narcissist, ladies and gentlemen. They try to cover up the shit that they've done and try to sound convincing. They try to sweep it under the rug like Silence of the Lambs or some shit. Let me get that shit to being quiet. They don't want you to know who the fuck they is. Demons walking around in fucking, like some lady say, she say human meat suits. In costumes, human costumes. Keep on, so afraid of being exposed, but big and bad enough, or want to be big and bad enough to do the deed. You coward ass narcissist. Because you know if you were to come out your skin and reveal to society who you are, it'll be bad for you. Really bad for you. But you don't do that because you cowards. You're cowards. All of you narcs. Y'all are cowards like a motherfucker. Like really, really deal, like real deal cowardly. You know what's so funny, ladies and gentlemen? Subscribers, empaths. They're slick like watching this video, watching me talk about them right now. Ain't that creepy? Watching me. Sitting back watching. That just pissed them off what I just said. I can see them. Then to go around people like y'all so happy. I feel like I'm losing my breath. I ain't gonna get to rant and raving because at the end of the day, it is what it is. But ladies and gents, and for some reason, I just can't stop thinking. I just can't stop thinking of the fact that these are the ones, and I swear, I don't have a heaven or a hell to place anybody in, ladies and gentlemen. But I just keep envisioning that these are the people that they are going to burn in hell. And they're going to burn for the old and the new. This is like, I mean, think about it. Do they not deserve that? They live their whole life to hurt people, break people. And so insecure. I watched one of them today. They don't know who they don't. I never say no names, ladies and gentlemen, but watch them, not in person, but watch them social media and shit, standing in front of their mirror, and you could tell how insecure they felt about themselves. I wanted to say, bitch, why even put it on a live video? We could see right through you. You insecure ass bitch. You need everybody to support you. But I'm doing it myself. Newsflash. Through the good, the bad, and the ugly. It's just amazing what I'm built of. But you are weak. You need people. You have to go manipulate narcissists. They have to go manipulate people, ladies and gentlemen, to get to where they're trying to be. They want to have everything that somebody else have without working for it. They see somebody driving a brand new car. Oh, they try to be on the scene. And they tried so hard. It's so pathologically envious. So pettily. Just petty. Look, I done made it worse. Just pettily envious of people. Stuff that people don't even care about. Be like, damn, she got nice skin, but shit, I ain't tripping. They just her skin. Anything they can do to try to pathetic. Ladies and gentlemen, I just had to get it out. I'm not going to, because it's like when I talk about it, it makes me cringe, ladies and gentlemen. That's why you get all the crazy head movements and stuff. Just, sometimes I even feel like I'm losing my breath when I'm talking about it, ladies and gentlemen. It's so crazy, but I feel like it's telepathically sucking my energy right just talking about it. Like, damn, I need an oxygen tank. But ladies and gentlemen, when I tell you, I'm not going to worry about it. Y'all don't worry about it. We all stick together, push forward, and continue to do what we got to do, right? I'll see you guys in more videos. You guys have a lovely evening. Bye-bye.